This is TWiT.
So, if you're a parent, you know there's that age of like, oh, when am I going to get my child a smartphone? And it's getting earlier and earlier. Like I've heard 6, 5, 7. Yes. When they're going off to kindergarten, they're walking to school. I want to be able to
see. That's the advantage. It's not. By the way, sorry about the squeak there. It's not the parent. It's not the kid that's getting the benefit. It's the parent. The parent wants to know where their kid is.
Yes.
Or be able to reach them.
Yes, and if you are not living with your partner, then that's something you want to just talk to your kid. You don't want to talk to your partner. That kind of thing. There's all kinds of reasons. But then you end up getting a cell phone for your child, and then you've put the screen in their hands.
You've lost them forever.
You haven't lost them forever, but you have. I guess in some ways you have lost them. I mean, there's so much on that device. It opens up a whole wonderful world. Obviously, I just take that for granted, but there's the apps that we talk about every week, but it also opens up them to things you might not want to them.
Well, and more importantly, there's now a burden on you because you have to monitor their use.
Yes.
You've given them something that you have to, it's one more thing you have to pay a lot of attention to. And it's a personal thing they can take to bed with them.
Yes.
Right?
Unless you don't let them, but.
Well, but then that's another thing you have to do is give me the phone.
Yes, you have to parent. Yes,
right. Yeah.
It's true.
I don't want to give them anything I have to parent. On the other hand, there is a certain advantage to having something you could take away from them as a punishment.
That is true.
This is a kind of intermediate device that will help in this case.
Yes, and I got thinking about this. Cherie, who we just hired here, is one of our co-workers. She has a 7-year-old daughter, and the two of them are going on vacation together alone. And she was just like, I'm not going to give my 7-year-old a cell phone.
No.
I just want a way to just in case, like just some kind of GPS. She was like, I was looking at the watches, I was looking at little things you tie to your shoe, and I'm just so confused. And I've suddenly realized, oh, I work at a place where I can get help with this. So I looked at a lot of different products, and one that is very new that I really like is called Relay, and it's by Republic Wireless.
I've seen a lot of these, and I've been interested too, not for our kid, but for us, like on trips, as a way to kind of stay in touch quickly and easily.
Yes, it's basically a walkie-talkie that works on cell service.
Right.
And
it works on cell service.
Yes.
Okay.
Wi-Fi and cell service.
It's not the family wireless thing. Okay.
No. So it comes with
the old CB network.
It comes with these. It's very little. You could slip it in your back pocket or your front pocket. It has stickers that Cherie's daughter put on there. It has a proprietary charger.
A sticker's not included.
Stickers are included.
Oh, they are included?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
But you have to put them on yourself.
Okay.
And then basically, all you have to do, it's very simple. I mean, very simple for a kid. There's 2 buttons, just 2 buttons, which is great. There's the volume button and the on-off button. And then you connect it, and you, so it's $99 for one. It's $150 for 3. And
is there a monthly subscription?
$8 a month.
Okay, so that's the cell service subscription.
Okay. So then all you have to do is press this button and speak like a walkie-talkie, and it will go. So I have a lost child. His name is Jerry, and he is the producer
Jerry's
of the show.
older than you, I want to point out. Where is Jerry?
That looks like Jerry's lost.
Oh, I know where he is. He's at the Riveltown Revival. That's where he is. He's getting one of them $5 weddings.
Hello, Jerry. Where are you?
Say it again. Say it again. He didn't hear you.
Did you hear me?
We got to get some of these new hearing aids.
Megan, are you there?
I am there. Are you lost?
I have no idea where I am at all.
Well, thankfully, I know where you are because I have you on GPS on my phone.
Oh. So there's a considerable latency.
There is. So Jerry is Cool Robin. I have all of these attached to me, and he is Cool Robin. That's his little nickname. And so I can see that his battery is 66%, and I can find his location, which is 265 First Street.
There he is. He's on the island. He's on the island. That's the little island in Petaluma where they have the Rivertown Revival. Thank God they have tents for you, Jerry. You can spend the night.
Is this working for you, Jerry? Because I heard it's also good for seniors.
I'm not impressed. I have to be honest with
With the
you.
sound quality?
Sound quality is awful.
The sound quality is not great, but
I think it'd be more frustrating.
You have to stay away from it or it gets too loud.
Oh, he's
okay.
holding it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
so like this far away?
Good luck getting kids to do that.
It's probably the best bet.
Okay, Leo's good at
Mommy, I want a peanut butter sandwich. That probably came out like.
He said it hurt his ears.
Okay, Republic. Okay, I like Republic Wireless. They're a small
Yes.
cell phone company. They do a good job. This is an interesting product. I don't know.
Does it fit in your pocket?
Yes, it does, and it vibrates right before there's the delay. It vibrates right before you say something, so I know that.
Okay.
All right, have fun. We'll keep here. We'll stay here doing your work for you, Jerry.
Thanks, I'll do it. I'll remember to hold it way out here so you can hear me better.
Okay, if you just go down a little way, they got those $5 weddings. You might want to give it a try. He's already been there. Remember, in this country, you can only marry once. At a time. At a time. Very important distinction. Yeah. There you go, Jerry.
right.
Jerry Wagler is our producer of this show, but he took this opportunity to test the Republic Wireless Relay. I'll tell you one thing that's better than probably the family radio service, the CB-based ones, is the range is basically anywhere that cell phone signal will reach, right?
So if maybe you have it, like I said, you have partners that live at different houses. You can
Right.
have one and the other, and if you want to get in touch with them, you can do that. I wasn't joking about it being good for seniors if you just need a way, maybe a cell phone is
Mom,
just too hard to.
Where are you? Yeah.
Yeah, it's brand new, and there are a few bugs. The sound can, if you don't hold it at a distance. And our guest here said, good luck trying to get a kid to do that, which is true. The charger,
I like the GPS. That's cool.
Yes, the GPS is good. The charger is a little funky. Like I said, it's a proprietary charger, and it's very easy to get it on the wrong place, and it's magnetic, so that looks like it's charging, doesn't it? But it's really not, because it's not exactly the right place. So that's a little thing that I'm sure they'll fix. Right now it only does this, but they're adding games. So there is one little game where you can do it in echo mode. So
Strong dog is on relay.
let's see.
Switching to echo.
So then I can say something and it will repeat it in a funny voice. So I am Leo Laporte.
I am Leo Laporte.
So that sounds just like me. So basically the kid's going to kill the battery. How long is the battery life?
That's a great question. The battery, I think, do we have that?
It doesn't say on the spec sheet.
No.
So what did Cherie think of it? She used it with her child for how long?
Well, she tried to set it up and had some problems with
Okay.
it. So I think it was, it might have been because it was already set up to my phone. I wouldn't say that she definitely had one right out of the box because I had already set it up. But she did have some trouble, and she's just like a normal mom who is really busy. And it was kind of like, oh, I don't have time for this, which is, I think, the biggest problem. When, it took me a while to set it up. Again, it's new. We have some of the first versions coming out.
It's a very typical tech product.
Yes. So, but, it is kind of expensive. I do like that $5 from every purchase goes to Common Sense Education. That's Common Sense Media, and they're the people that, review movies and things like that, and are a campaign to have better screen time for kids. So I like that. I think it's really early, but I do like it a lot better than anything else that I've tried, any of the other watches that I've tried. But it's hard because it's you have to, sign up for the service and subscribe. And
Yeah, $75 per device plus $7 a month for the service. It is not cheap, but it is cheaper than a cell phone.
Yes, and you're saving a lot of time, like you said, of trying to make sure your kids aren't, spending the entire day watching YouTube videos.
Yeah, I almost wish they hadn't put that game on it.
because kids are
Right.
afraid of running out the battery.
Yeah, kids are just gonna, oh, it's fun. Let's play with this, and then it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't know how much battery life it has. That's a fact that is important.
We'll find out, and we'll get back to you.
But you can, that is nice, the parent device. You don't, I don't actually need one to talk to my kids. I can just talk to them from the phone.
Why do they sell them in pairs then? Can you
well,
just buy one?
You can buy one for $99.
You can just buy one.
It's
For $100
$99 for one.
$150 for two, and then it goes down.
Right, and then if the 3-pack, if I would buy, because I have 3 kids, and then I would just use...
You just use your phone.
Yeah. So I can use my phone to talk to people.
You know, I can kind of see that. I can kind of see that working.
And you can see how much battery life everyone has and what their cell signal is. And
All right. And I think maybe number one is the GPS feature. Even if you're not talking to them, at least you know where they are. And I think for a lot of people, that's the reason they buy their kids smartphones, is just to know where they are. And also the kid can call and, Mom, I need a ride, that kind of thing. And I guess it would work for that. Here, say, Mom, I need a ride. Oh, you don't have the other side. Can you call from your phone to that one?
I can, yeah. I think maybe this one is on echo mode. Let's see.
Strong dog is on relay.
Okay, I'm just going to ask you this. You don't have to answer.
Hello,
Did you
Strong
name it
Dog?
Strong Dog?
I didn't.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
they
somebody else.
come up with the names.
Oh, good. Whew.
I wish I had.
Strong Dog. That's mine.
Yeah, so it is in the beginnings. And
Yeah.
I think that if you're a techie parent, I definitely think that it is something that really wants to avoid a cell phone. I think that if you were going to give it to someone who wasn't as comfortable with technology, that might be a problem.
Well, that's why it worries me with the elders, because I think that might be something a little too, especially the charging thing. They shouldn't have that be able to go either way.
I think that
They got to fix that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they will. Republic Wireless Relay.
waterproof and rugged as well. So
Yeah.
if you drop it in the toilet, it's not a
It's
big deal.
interesting. I mean, I'm thinking, you go on a trip to give one to each kid, that'd be pretty handy to have.
I mean, with all of these things, it's I'm tempted to say the obvious thing, which is I never had that when I was a kid, and I'm fine.
Look
but,
how we worked out.
But I mean, we are a little bit, I think, less paying. Everybody's paying a little bit less attention these days.
Yeah.
So, and I also think relying solely on a thing like this can be dangerous. Also,
Right.
I mean, that's the thing. Just I've got the device. It'll know. I'll know where my 2, 3-year-old, 5-year-old is at any time.
Not a 5-year-old.
So yeah, I mean, it's
This is more for the 11-year-old than the 5-year-old, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on your kid and how mature they are. I think it's a really good idea, and I like the form factor of it. I like how it feels. I like it rather than a watch or
Right.
something that you would tie to your shoe. I like that.
It needs a little loop so I could put it on my backpack, right?
Or you could put it inside your backpack.
Yeah. Would you hear it?
Oh, you'd
Yeah, I guess you would.
you could feel it vibrate for sure.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Megan.